So Greg, now you're done with pre-game workout routine.
Yeah.
Do you have any like a post-game workouts that or stretches that audience can do?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, post game stretches is as important as the pre-game stretches.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm more than happy to show you guys those.
Perfect. Thank you.
Awesome. It's good. So after each game, I also do post-game stretches to cool down my body, right? So usually I start with like rotation. Make sure that your legs are angled, like with a right angle. So from here, you can do it like without your arm if you have like issues with your balance, especially if your core strength is kind of weak. So, but usually I just do this with my arms. So here, do it for, again, a good 30 seconds to a minute. So for this one, usually I do it for like a whole minute. So this way you can feel like the stretch between your groin and your hips, of course. So we want to cool that part of your body down. So from here, usually I'll put my body this way and then put your body down. So this will stretch your inner groin and this part of your muscles or perhaps your legs. So I'm gonna do it for, again, good 30 seconds. All right, so make sure that you feel the stretch. If you're not feeling it, you're doing it wrong. So make sure, again, your legs are on a right angle, and then make sure that your body's like, I guess, parallel to your legs, facing that way, right? So if you're not feeling it, the stretch, maybe go a little bit more down. But if it's way too hard for you, if your legs or perhaps your inner groin's like too tight, you can do it from this point, right? You don't have to go all the way down. So for me, because I've been doing this a lot of times, so it's easy for me to do. So doing this. So after 30 seconds, do the other way. So since the camera is here, I'm gonna do it this way. Right there. Again, I can feel the stretch now. So not only your inner groin, also like the outer part of your quad, you can feel the stretch. So it's good. So this is like in a preparation for another stretch similar to this, which I'll show you guys later. So from here, okay. So I can also feel the stretch in this part of my body right here, so which is good. That's the part where I'm hurting a lot. So it's really tight. So we want to make sure that it's all good. So now that my glutes are kind of warmed up or perhaps cooled down, what I usually do, I go for this stretch. So from here, twist your body like this, and then your angle like this. So this will stretch this part of your buttocks, which is like your gluteus maximus, which is, if you're playing a lot, you're gonna use it a lot too. So you wanna make sure that you're hitting that part of your body. So I'm doing that again for a good 30 seconds. And I'm sweating already. Although my game's already done, I'm still sweating because I'm hitting the right part of my bodies, right? There. So after 30 seconds, other side of your body. So twist it again. So again, if you're not feeling the stretch on your glutes or your, I guess this part of your back of your body, then you're doing it wrong. So make sure that you're feeling it. You're twisting the right part of your body. So here, I'm already running out of breath because I just finished my game and I'm stretching. So there, which is good, right? So from here, after 30 seconds, I move back to my inner groin again. So this is pretty common for most players. So This way, it's hitting both your left and right inner groin at the same time. So for this, I usually do it for like a good minute. So we're doing it right. So guys, I'm not a professional for when it comes to like stretching. I don't know what these are called, but this is what my physio told me to do. So yeah, because the reason I had a physiotherapist is because I injured myself, my lower back. So I had to let go, and then they showed me a couple of like stretches, which I have now learned. So, and I'm showing it to you so that you can avoid those kind of like stretches I've had before. So after a good minute, now remember earlier for my pre-game workout or pre-game stretches, I mentioned about a different stretch for your quad. So this time, instead of doing the like that, standing up, this time I'm doing it laying down. So from here, just have to track my back. So from here, twist your quad like this, and then lay down. So make sure that while you're doing this, you feel the stretch in this part of your quad. So which is really good, right? So this is one of my favorite stretches or like cool down exercises. So usually for this one, I take longer than the other stretches because like while in game, I'm using a lot of my quad muscles, right? So I want to make sure that it's stretched properly. So here, usually I spend like a minute, sometimes 2 minutes, because usually after pre-game, I use my phone, right? So I don't really follow the time, and I haven't noticed that I've been doing it for like longer than I should have. But it doesn't really matter if you're doing it longer than what you should have, because again, you're stretching the right part of your body, right? So from here, usually I feel the stretch on my quads and also the back of my bone, like my tailbones. Usually, because I've had an injury there before. That's also one of the reasons why I love this stretch, because it kind of stretches my lower back as well, like my L3, my L5, those parts where I've injured myself before. So sometimes I can feel it like cracking, like, you know, the clicking sounds of my bones, so, which is good. All right, so from here, I'm doing it short just for you guys, but again, you can take a minute or two doing this. So from here, I move to the other side. So usually I have my phone on with me, but I don't have my phone. So I'll take this longer. You can listen to your music as well while you're doing these stretches. So if you're like me, because like I get bored easily. So if I need to like, you know, multitask, because like my brain cannot, I have like very short span of attention. So I have to do it long. Okay. So from here, so to avoid injuries on your lower back, here's what I was told to do. So from here, I'll do my leg raise, this side, again, for a good 30 seconds for each side. Here, and then on the other side as well. And from that side, do this. Put your right arm, because like we're starting we're starting with your right leg, right? Put your right arm like this, put your legs forward, and then twist your body to your left. So you should feel a stretch on your hips and also your lower back. Right. So I can feel the stretch really good. And also my arms stretched, so which is good. Okay, there. Okay. Now, same on the other side. Put your left arm here. Put your left leg forward, and then twist to the right. So if you have like lower back problems, this is a really, really good exercise. Again, if it's too tight for you, you don't have to like do it like or exert maybe lesser effort doing this. You don't want to force yourself doing it immediately like this because you don't want to hurt yourself, right? So you want to make sure that your body's adjusted to it first. So from here, and that's it. That's it for my lower body. So now I do my upper body. So from here, this is a really good exercise as well. So from here, push yourself up. Make sure that you're squeezing your buttocks. And then tilting your neck up. So if you're not squeezing your buttocks, you're doing it wrong. So make sure that you're squeezing it. And feel the stretch on your lower back as well. So I do this for like a good minute. And then after a minute from that, I do this. This is for my arms. So make sure that you feel the, not my arms, but my shoulders, sorry. So make sure that you feel the stretch there. Again, another minute for this one. Because like you, while playing, you're using a lot of your arms, right? So make sure you're doing that. So we're almost done. There's like one more stretch from here. So from here, I reach to my right arm. So reaching it like this, you're gonna stretch this part of your back. So, because like you're gonna be using it a lot during your game, right? So you wanna make sure that it's cooled down before you end the night or day, perhaps, whenever you're playing badminton. So here, make sure that I feel that stretch. So there. So you should feel the stretch on your shoulders, like your inner shoulders, and also your, again, this part of your body. So from here, after like 30 seconds or a minute, go to the other side as well. So here. Okay. So if you're not feeling a stretch on your inner shoulder, put yourself down, or maybe you can put your arm forward or like your hands forward and then press yourself down. So here I can feel the stretch on my inner shoulder and again the side of my back. Okay, and yeah, that's it. We're done.
Yeah, that was amazing information on the stretching, dude.
Of course.
Thank you so much. So
Yeah, no
everyone,
problem.
just get your stretches before and after so that you won't have any injuries for your future badminton.
Of course, yeah. Now I just need a cold shower. Bye, folks.